I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm Bob Spicer.
And this is your Lake of the Ozarks News Update, brought to you by Lake TV and LakeExpo.com, and sponsored by Yacht Club Power Sports and S&K Customs.
And today we're going to be talking about a big move toward a new community center down in Camdenton.
Why Osage Beach residents could soon see a larger water bill.
That's a bummer. How about that? How one state representative is trying to solve the problem of damaging wakes here on the lake.
The Arrowhead Development Group breaks ground for the start of their multi-million-dollar project at the former Dogwood Hills Golf Course.
And we covered that, by the way. And find out about several ways you can give back to your community here at the lake this holiday season.
And Lake TV celebrates the season with Boonville.
Plus, we're going to have a look at events around the lake this weekend, like we always do. And that's after a message from Yacht Club Power Sports.
Yacht Club Power Sports has expanded to ensure you have fun on both land and water, on the trails and on the road with Can-Am, Kawasaki, Victory Motorcycles, Arctic Cat, and Polaris, which introduces the 2015 Slingshot. On the water as the world's #1 Sea-Doo dealer, and are proud to introduce the Supra and Moomba boat lines to the YC Power Sports family. Look for our new showroom this summer off Formula Way in Osage Beach, and you can find us off Highway 63 in Columbia. Yacht Club Power Sports, where the fun begins and never ends.
It was billed as Christmas in historic Boonville as the town turned out to celebrate the season. There was, of course, a parade with Santa and Mrs. Claus, that's for the kids, a holiday crafts fair over at Turner Hall, a model train show, and a holiday house tour. We stopped by one of the houses on the tour to chat with owner Edward Lang.
I was always into Christmas, started collecting Christmas from that tall, less than 3 feet tall. So every year it's evolved and gotten larger and larger and larger. But this started as 31 trees the first year, and I've grown ever since then.
How many this year?
124 decorated trees on 3 floors. So 21 rooms, almost a little over 6,000 square feet you can see, and you get to see most of the house except the other part of the 3rd floor. So every year I wanted to share the house. That was my ultimate goal, was to open the house to the public. To have a house this big, live here alone, my goal was to open it up, because why have this all to myself?
Any ghosts?
No. No ghost. No ghost.
Bob Spicer for Lake TV in historic Boonville.
Happy holidays, Lake TV.
It may not have felt like Christmas outside this past Saturday, but the holiday spirit was still certainly felt at the Camdenton's annual Christmas on the Square celebration. The beautiful weather, along with many fun activities, made for a great turnout. There were games and activities for the kids to play. The local dance group performed dance routines for the crowd. The Camdenton Lake Career and Technical Center provided a petting zoo for children. The fire department had a truck out for the kids to play on. Mrs. Claus, Olaf from Disney's Frozen, and Santa all made appearances. The highlight of the event was Santa himself, taking time out of his busy holiday schedule to collect Christmas lists from all the eager boys and girls. For Lake TV, this is William Holtz.
It looks like a community center is in the future for the city of Camdenton. Last week, the city board voted to buy 3 acres for the facility to be built at the corner of North Business Highway 5 and Ballpark Road. The funding came from the Capital Improvement Tax Fund. The city has been saving the money since 2008 and now has about $1.6 million for the project. The next steps include selecting an advisory committee to help choose what goes into the building and its design, which they expect will take at least a year.
Officials in Osage Beach are preparing to increase water and sewer rates for residents. Last week, the city board unanimously approved an initial proposal to increase water rates by 15% and sewer rates by 4%. City Administrator Jenna Woods says they need to raise the rates in order to meet growing demand and maintenance costs, or there will be a funding shortage. The increase is expected to cost a typical residential customer about $50 more each year, but according to Woods, the residents of Osage Beach will still pay less than most of their neighbors in the region.
After taking feedback from lake residents and business owners, one state lawmaker has proposed a law to help fix the problem of damaging boat wakes on the Lake of the Ozarks. District 58 Representative David Wood is preparing to file a bill that he hopes will address the issue. He proposes expanding no-wake zones, penalizing boaters who plow in populated areas, and increasing the role of the Highway Patrol's Water Division in enforcing rules to protect docks and boaters. If it were passed, the law would require the Highway Patrol to review the no-wake cove policies every 5 years starting next year. It also suggests that the Highway Patrol provide a law enforcement representative to any neighborhood watch program that wants to start watching a defined area on the lake. Wood is welcoming any comments or suggestions through email, phone, Facebook, or even text message.
In case you haven't heard, Dogwood Hills Golf Course will soon be undergoing a massive change. President of Arrowhead Development Corporation, Gary Mitchell, explains.
Well, this is a long-term, large-scale project. It's 226 acres. It has a lot of different lifestyles in it. So we're excited to be offering the first phase of development, which is the retirement center called Arrowhead Senior Living Community. It'll be a 170-bed skilled and nursing facility, rehab, and memory care. So it's, as you can see on the reader board here, they're projecting fall of 2017. It's named after Arrowhead Lodge from Lake Ozark, great historical site, so we're excited to show our theme and show our class, and today will be our kind of official ceremony to break ground, and dirt and stuff will fly soon after that.
Bob Spicer, Lake TV.
The trial for a former employee of Camden School District's Food Services Division has been delayed. Cassandra Franklin is accused of stealing more than $125,000 from the district. Her case was postponed so that the court could deal with 2 older cases it had scheduled for that day. Judge Kenneth Hayden said the trial would most likely happen next May.
A local business owner is asking for help collecting socks for kids. The owner of Barefoot Floors in Osage Beach is working to make sure no local kids go barefoot this winter. For more than 5 years, Joni Walden, owner of Blinds and More and now the new owner of a place called Barefoot Floors, has used her business as a drop-off point for Share the Harvest food pantry. After learning that around 500 local kids need socks this winter, she decided to focus her efforts on covering those feet this season. Kids Sock Drive is in full swing at Blinds and More and Barefoot Floors in Osage Beach right now. The goal is to collect 1,000 pair of socks so each child gets 2 pairs. Any color, any size being accepted as long as they are for the kids.
The Lake of the Ozarks Convention and Visitor Bureau is once again hosting an online silent auction that is open to the public. The live auction is already live and will run through 10 p.m. on December 16th. This is your chance to get deals on lodging, dining, golf, and more at the Lake of the Ozarks. To start bidding, go to lakesilentauction.com and click on the registration link. And if you don't want to play the bidding game, many items also offer the same option to buy them at a discounted price.
The Community Foundation of the Lake is preparing to launch their 24-hour Give to the Lake campaign. The event is online. It's set for Tuesday, December 15th, and if you're interested in donating, go to communityofthelake.foundation.com and look for the donate button. Some of the organizations that will benefit include Lake Area Senior Centers, Citizens Against Domestic Violence, Medical Missions for Christ, Buddy Packs, Share the Harvest, and Kids Harbor. During the past 4 years, the Community Foundation has given more than $100,000 in awards to local nonprofits and residents in need. Okay, coming up, events at the lake this weekend that you don't want to miss, and that's after a word from S&K Customs in Versailles.
When that deer in the headlights lands on your hood, you need S&K Customs Auto Body and Collision Center in Versailles. S&K handles everything from dings to fender benders to major collisions to custom work. S&K handles all insurance claims, and our work is backed up with a lifetime guarantee. Got deductible? We pay up to $500 of your deductible. See Steve or Karen for details. We also fill propane tanks, from gas grills to RVs. S&K Auto Body and Collision Center, located right behind Citizens Bank in Versailles.
The Royal Theater in Versailles is performing the Christmas classic, The Nutcracker, this Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for students and kids.
The old-time Christmas celebration is happening all around Lynn Creek this Saturday. It kicks off with breakfast with Santa Claus at 9 a.m. and that's at the Tonka Hills Restaurant. There'll be shopping all day at the Camden County Museum and Christmas caroling from 4 to 6 p.m.
Saturday afternoon, you can also check out the Christmas Parade on the Bagnell Dam Strip. The parade starts at 1 p.m. at the intersection of HH and Bagnell Dam Boulevard. At 4:30, you can join Santa at the Lake Holiday Bonfire below the dam.
The Lake Area Community Orchestra is performing Sunday at the Royal Theater in Versailles. That show starts at 7 o'clock in the evening. That event is free, by the way, for anybody in the community.
A Christmas for the Kids benefit is also on Sunday at the Country Club Hotel and Spa in Lake Ozark. It starts at 7 p.m. You can enjoy an evening of entertainment with hors d'oeuvres, a cash bar, and a silent auction while supporting Lake Area families in need this holiday season. Tickets are $20 per person, along with a donation of a new unwrapped toy.
And don't forget to check out the beautiful Christmas light displays all around the lake. Largest display at the lake is at the Laurie Fairgrounds. That's the Enchanted Village of Lights. It's open every night starting at 5 o'clock. You can also check out the Christian-themed display at St. Patrick's Catholic Church. That's in Laurie, too. And the City of Osage Beach has our light display at the City Park Wednesday through Sunday evenings from 5 to 9 p.m. And all of those displays are free, by the way, and open to the public with donations accepted at the Enchanted Village. So get out there and visit them and enjoy a festive holiday scene.
This has been your Lake of the Ozarks News Update.
And we want to thank you for watching us on Charter Cable Channel 197, Como Connect Channel 90, anytime, of course, on mylaketv.com. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook. We'll see you next time.